Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. I was just enjoying some time gazing by the fire in this library. Oh, how it crackles. Welcome back. That was dumb. Welcome back. This is Orbital Lance. I'm the Orbital Lancer, and this is Chapter 4 of Deltarune. I'm getting the sense that I'm starting to close in on what might be end of chapter territory for Chapter 4. And it is worth noting that I am playing under the special condition of what happens if you just don't have a save file? What if it's perfectly blank? Now, I say it's a special condition, but this is a way that Toby Fox has built the game. Toby Fox has built the game with the understanding people can jump between these chapters. And, I've noticed a couple differences. I've noticed a couple things that might stay more or less the same. Are those ladders on the bookshelf? I love bookshelf ladders, but do they move? Like, what's the purpose of bookshelf ladders if they don't move? Can I or can I not pull a Beauty and the Beast on these things? It does not appear that I can get close enough to them. And I can't talk to Pumpkinstein from behind. Oh, but I can re-equip. That's right. These have come in handy. A single $450 one might be nice. Okay. I'm a little nervous about Gerson. What are we gonna... Okay, the knight is, clearly the over antagonist of everything. Every chapter of Deltarune so far has had a singular character that it's built around, who is, in one way or another, your antagonist. In Chapter 2, you had Queen. Chapter 3, we had Tenna. You could sort of make the case that Chapter 1 plays this a little differently, because it's sort of Lancer, but your antagonist morphs from Lancer into does the king have a name other than just King? Is he just King? King of Spades? King to Queen? The Dark King, maybe? But whatever the king's name is, he becomes your final boss of Chapter 1. But he is still... Ultimately, he kind of grows out of Lancer's story. So, we've not really had a character like that in this story, except for Gerson. Gerson is in this chapter sort of a similar amount to how much Queen was in Chapter 2. Tenna was definitely more in Chapter 3 than any of the other antagonists, but that's because Tenna was dealing with some loneliness issues, I think. I guess we can go. I'm gonna save because I just bought stuff. Lamp. And I think this is the... Alright, we're finally almost back to the fountain. Wait a second there. I got something for you. I do love Gerson. They've not actually said his name is Gerson. Am I just assuming that? Hey, we're about to go end this dream, so... Good timing! I just about finished my letter. Is he writing to his son? Is he writing to his son because his son... Oh, okay. You mind delivering it for me? Deliver it? Like I said, when we wake up, it'll be gone. So, okay, Suzie, what are you basing this on? What are you basing this on? Like, Suzie... Okay. Is this Suzie starting to grapple with the reality that Dark World stuff turns into inanimate objects? Because, like... I don't know. This feels like an odd take for Suzie. Even like she has referenced this as being a dream or a dreamlike thing before, but yep, that's what I mean. This letter, just have a read of it for me. Then, when you wake up, write it all back down, okay? Me? Rewrite all of it? Why don't you just... This old mind's gotta get some help remembering it. Alright, fine, I'll take a look. Okay, got it. I might miss a few things. You sure you want me to do it? Long as you got the point, the words don't matter. Okay, sure. See you later, old man. Alright, let's go get that fountain. Every time a cutscene ends, when Chris looks right back at the camera, it feels like a sort of fourth wall breaking moment. Is it a fourth wall break? It always feels like he's looking at the audience like, that was kind of ridiculous. But maybe it is a fourth wall break. Maybe Chris is aware that this is the direction that the person controlling the soul is sitting in. Yeah, maybe it is a fourth wall break. Or maybe that's just the default standing position. It's a pool of water, huh? A feather drifted into it and turned into coins. Throw something inside? Yeah. Toss an unwanted item, toss unwanted weapon, toss unwanted armor. Yeah. Yeah. The Wingblade, the Toxic Axe, Saber 10. I'm gonna throw the Saber. Okay. Oh, I want all of these, though. Okay, just for science. Armor. Glow wrist. Okay. Exit, okay. I don't know why it did that, but it did. I want to read this one more time. Axe which nests beyond the pyre, wakes from rest by golden choir. Three tunes but kissed in dulcet wire, which whispers in the darkest mire. I'm gonna head this way real quick. No, not this way. Not this way. Suddenly I was thinking that I should go to the... Suddenly I was thinking that I should go back to the Dark Zone, but I can't remember which direction Dark Zone is. Let's just go to the Dark Fountain. Alright, let's see where this... Let's see the night which makes with blackened knife. So I will say that, you know, as a religious person, I appreciate this chapter as kind of a meditation on religion and faith. It's more vibing with it than saying much directly about it, but ooh. Yeah. But I think I appreciate some of what Toby Fox is putting down here. I think I'm picking up what he's putting down. The night which makes with blackened knife. The prophecy keeps breaking. Will you break? Okay, now. Shall duel with heroes, strife by strife. Oh, this looks familiar. Okay. We're back in chapter 1. Haha. Let's try the tunes we have. Okay. I guess only that one pipe organ is really... I guess only that one pipe organ is really good for playing the, like... interstitial notes. The scent of glass and incense. A certain power steals within you. Nah, I don't need to save there. That's kind of the entry point for this particular Dark World, right? Which is interesting because it's relatively close to... Pardon me. It's relatively close to the kind of hub area. We should be able to get to the fountain from here. All we have to do is climb up this. Huh? Oh, that darn night. Hey! Are you Noelle's mom? Ooh. Oh, don't like that. Okay. The night. You aren't stopping us this time. Suzie, wait. So we all have claws. I guess that makes sense. All right. I hope this is significantly easier. No. Okay. I hope this is significantly easier than when I did it before. Nope. Eek. No. Okay. I felt like that one almost got me. Alright. No. Okay. Ouch. Nope. Well, you could build an entire video game around this mechanic. Nope. No. How are my friends doing? Suzie, don't! What, just let this loser get away? It's interesting that the knight's sword-throwing mechanic reminds me of Undyne's spear-throwing mechanic. Oh no. It's one of those. It's one of those doors. Hey. Hell are you doing, you coward? I let them get away. It's alright, Suzie. We did our best. Yeah, but it's not good enough. Every time, they're just one step ahead of us. If we keep letting them get away, then... how are we going to protect Toriel? Undyne? Anybody? Suzie, I understand how you're feeling, but... we have our own advantages, too. The night only seems to show its face in the Dark World. If we can just seal the fountain over to the right, then it'll at least buy us a little more time. Until we have to face our difficulties again. Yeah, you're right. Chris, let's go. It can't be that easy. Okay. I need to investigate this. A grand door. It seems to be locked solid. With the symbol of the Deltarune above it. We can't climb down. Ooh. A penitent man shall pass. It can't be this easy. I still remember things from the launch trailer that I've not seen yet. Looks like this is the fountain. Yeah, guess this is it. Phew. Chris, Suzie, I suppose I'll see you in Castletown. Yeah. Let's have another tea party or something. Ha, sure, Suzie. And get some furniture so your room isn't so depressing. This can't be the end. The Dark Fountain. Why aren't they stopping us from sealing it? Well, guess I'm not complaining. Ooh, that's a good question. Why isn't the knight trying to stop you from seeing? Was the knight leading us here? Was the knight leading us here to this exact place? Chris, do your thing. Guitar? I expected a guitar riff there. Guess the sun went down, huh? Chris, look under the door. That word's smoke. No way. You don't think there's another Dark World? That means the night is still... it's locked. Oh, it's a stupid numbers lock again. Too hard to break either. Guess we can try looking for the combination. Come on. What are these candles with people's names for, anyway? It is birthdays, right? Probably prayer. It told us earlier that Toriel was lighting candles with the names of family members. So it just kind of helps you pray for people. Hey, my name's here. That means someone must have... Pray for Azrael. Do nothing. Pray for Suzie. Pray for Noel. Oh. I know I've said it before, but I'm a real sucker for gameplay decisions that feel like you're being locked out of choices by making them. Suzie has a candle. I feel like Noel kind of needs prayer. Noel is in a bad situation. But I think Susie's at a low point, though. You clasped your hands tightly, took a deep breath, and said her name. Hey, don't pray for me! I don't need it. Hey, shouldn't the old man be around here? We gotta get him out of here. Plus, he probably knows where a code is, right? Hey, old man, you sleeping in here? Guess not. Hey, this is that priest guy's desk. Code to the door could be in here. Huh? Dude, there's a glass case in here. But it's weird, the outside is clean, but... It's the hammer. The inside is covered in dust. Huh? Dude, it's just a dusty... No, you don't mean... When monsters die, their dust is buried. Hey, Chris? Why the hell does that pastor have that in his... There's a hammer inside. And a... photo of... the old man? The old man. I don't really get it, but somehow the Dark World, for a moment it must have, like, revived him. But I think he knew. I think he knew he was... Chris, he wanted me to write a letter. A letter to Alvin. I think that's this pastor guy. Give me a sec. You know, I thought I should have checked the key items to see if the letter was there, to see if we could read it. Alright, got it. Let's go, Chris. Alvin, your old man was proud of you. The reason he didn't come to church a lot is because he wanted you to follow your dream. He's sorry he never said that right. So write your own stories. It's okay even if they're not perfect. Sincerely, a friend. It's a glass container. You looked inside. It's a small metal hammer and a photo of an old man, both covered in dust. Chris, let's not look at it anymore. I get that this is... I do love it when a fantasy story conveys something that doesn't have a huge impact to a human, but does to another person in the story. Like that glass case effectively being an unburied dead body is that's such a cool story moment. Some sort of incense container. Plaque bearing the words of a famous writer. Hope comes to those who believe, and for those that cannot. May our hope shine so brightly that they too may keep shelter from the dark. books, mini copies of Lord of the Hammer, and some unlabeled notebooks. It'd take a while to search through all this. Juice and wafer-like crackers. It's a large pitcher of water. Cups are stored below it. Documents. Guess the lock number could be in here, but it'd take forever to search through. Let's look somewhere else. Documents. No. Sorry. More juice, more wafer-like crackers, more incense. It's the plaque again. Glass container. Books. Documents. I just heard something that sounded like a thing being gently bumped. I think it's part of the normal music, but it was interesting to hear while, searching around. I feel like I'm running out of stuff to click in here. Okay. I'm gonna check another room. Fire extinguisher. Hope candles. A bowl of blessed water with a motion sensor to stop cats from drinking it. It's not clear what happens if you touch the sensor. Bookshelf full of hymnals and scripture. Inside one of the books is a letter. It was the letter A! Okay, the choir room. A keyboard. It has settings to sound like either a piano or an organ. When you played piano earlier, it was actually kind of cool. I mean that. I'm not saying you should join the choir or whatever, but if you were playing every week, I might actually want to go to church. That kind of reminds me of something. Listen, it might be long. Alright. So, in one of the places I used to live, there was this plaza, and they put this public piano in it. So I started playing it, thinking, it might be fun. But I guess maybe because I was so bad, or because I looked like I shouldn't be playing, they told me I wasn't allowed to play it. So I backed off. And then they let somebody else play. Someone better. I don't know. I missed that. That just wasn't good enough is what I thought then. I'll have to go back and see if it actually said that. That night, when no one else was around, I came back. And you know what I did? I smashed it. Yeah, I smashed the piano. I don't even really know if I broke it, but I hit it as hard as I could, hard enough to do some damage, and I ran. A week ago, if I knew you did piano, I probably would have just hated that about you. But now, I kinda just want to hear you play. Damn, I got weird there for a second. Probably made you want to stop playing even more, huh? I'll play again someday. I'll never play again. I'll never play again! If you play too. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, sure. If you teach me or something. Let's do it. Someday. Yeah, I liked playing the drums. Can't really screw it up, it's just hitting stuff. It's a set of bells of different sizes. Look, I know you want to mess with these, but mess with them. Yeah! Yeah, okay. The wardrobe is full of choir robes. There's even one in your size. Why don't we get to wear these? What, I would have to sing or something? Hey, we don't play the... Why don't they just let me play the drums? It's award for robes. Interesting. That calendar is showing the day. I'm guessing the current day is marked. That feels like an odd placement. So, I'm guessing that whatever their... I'm guessing however their week is structured, their holy day, or whatever, does not fall on Sunday. It's kind of hard to tell exactly with the calendar like that. They might not even have the same day of the week structure that we do. But that appears to be the first day of the weekend. So I'm guessing it's a Saturday? That would probably fit with how the previous chapter went. Seems to lead to a small closet. Check inside. The dark zone. What is that? Oh, I bet that's just Jack. Whoops. Maybe he's a Halloween decoration? There's other creepy stuff, too. He's big. Guess we might not be able to take him back tonight. Jack is in there. Guess we can get him tomorrow or something. Yeah. Okay. Where can we look for the code? Yeah. Always mess with. Jack. Jack is there. Calendar there. Am I at the try to click on every pixel point of this adventure? What if I look at the door again? Suzie looks like she has an idea. Listen to it. Chris, we haven't gotten any closer to opening this door. But I have an idea. I think he might know. The old man. He would know how to open it. Chris, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? Let's make a dark world. Ooh, oh. Huh. Huh. So, how do you do that again? Queen said, concentrate and stab into the earth. Got anything sharp? Always. Yeah. Hey, Chris, you normally carry this around? Ooh. That was an interesting look on Chris's face there. Alright, well, let's give it a try. Now this moment... Okay, this action is technically an action that Rousey has warned against. Now, granted, the context of him warning against it earlier was intended for long-term Dark World creation, but I think it's interesting that what we're doing here constitutes something that Rousey has in the past objected to, specifically when Birdley tried doing it in Chapter 2. Concentrate on what I want, and... Nice. Very nice. That is such a cool visual effect. Okay. We have committed an evil act. I actually did it. Hey, Chris, I made a dark fountain. You and me both. Pretty cool, right? Maybe I'll let you do it next time. Let's go. Hey, is it me, or does something seem off? her color is different. I guess it's like Rousey said, every Dark World is different. Let's go. The lighting has changed. Second Sanctuary. Okay. This is nice. Oh, I left too soon. Wait, I'm back here already? But low on hopes and dreams they send, 3 heroes at the world's end. There's that prophecy again, the one with us. It's pretty hard to believe. Not just that things have been predicted, sure, but that I'm part of it too, I guess. The light and dark both burning dire, a countdown to the earth's expire. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wingblade cuts in. Rousey's gonna be so angry when he catches up with us. We don't have Rousey to do this. 50% mercy. 60% mercy to all. Okay. You and Suzie spun hypnotically. You oppose the revolution. Revolution, because they're spinning. Okay. Let's check. What is your standard action? A radical blade with feathers at the hilt. Suzie wobbles like a top. Viva la revolution. I like that they're turning green. In Deltarune, green was the color of... green was the color of healing in Deltarune. You spun hypnotically. Alright. To spin is to trust. Noted. Ow, ow, ow. I'm bad at this one. Defend. What items do we have? Rhapsody? Yeah, let's, yeah, let's Rhapsody. Viva la revolution. Oh, 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 you're faster. And yet easier to dodge for some reason. Cool. Alright. Yee. Ow. Ow. Alright. Spare. And we've recruited all that we need for Castletown already. But let's heal up a bit. Wow, it feels like we have a lot less Rhapsody. It sounds... The Rhapsody sounds like Noel. That's nice. If mountains freed the roaring cries and titans shaped from darkened eyes. The third hero, the prince, alone in deepest dark. Hey, Chris, look, it's Ralsei when we first met him. It would be traumatic to Suzie if after everything said so far, we get to a point in the prophecy and it's not her. That's what's going to happen, isn't it? The monster is going to be Noelle. The monster's going to be Noelle, and Susie's going to feel like she's not good enough, like with the piano. Oh, man. I guess all three of us have our own prophecies, too. If Ralsei's the lonely prince, wonder what we are. Come on, there's got to be another one ahead. Oh, hello. I am the philosopher. I'm the philosopher. You sought to return the dream, but the lighting of the mind has changed. At best, you can only see another side. The old philosopher. You sought to return the dream. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's one of these. Hello. Wreck it all. Oh man, is it possible? Alright, that's enough of that. We know everything. We understand everything. I don't know about that. We know nothing. We understand nothing. I don't know about that. The Lord of Screens, cleaved red by blade. That's Tenna. I guess we could learn... Maybe we can learn who future bosses are here. It's a pile of particularly sturdy... Because the piano smashed into it and it didn't move. Okay, I guess we'll go this way first. That's this room again. No. Organic looks at you. That is a goofily unsettling head motion. Musical. Touch green. Okay. That heal... You know, I could use some healing. You tried to harmonize. Touch the green. It was glowing. The voice was glowing. What is Deltarune? Oh. No. Okay. Organic considers the meaning of the stars and sky. That's fair. Musical touch green. The tale which must not be followed. Okay. Oh, look at you. I'm gonna defend. I'm gonna spare one of you. Okay, what's it look like when only one of you fights? Your head has 3 smiles there. You are much easier to avoid this way. What if we perform? What if we S action? You performed a tune. It was mildly effective. Suzie played random notes. The answer was love. That tracks. Alright. This guy is fun to fight. He's just fun. Alright. Let's defend. So close to full score, but I'll just go. 2 out of 3. $396. The statue stands in reference. What are you doing? I'm trying to protect these statues of my ancestors. A shame I could not meet them. They must have been brilliant. Unlike the rest of the brutes and barbarians around here. The chest is empty. So I'm trying to remember what this room was like in the previous version of this Dark World. Was it the same thing, but with a bunch of people standing around a single statue? There's 3 exits from this room. No, wait, this isn't an exit. This is just another prophecy to find. A bunch of books on their side. Bookshelves on their side. I heard there's something inside the acorn, but I don't know where to find an acorn, or even one what is in the first place. We must find a way. We must find a way to use alchemy to make this acorn. Silly wise man. Acorns are for trees. Whose dream is this? Chris's dream? Suzie's dream? He knows of Suzie. Whose dream is this? Knight's dream? My dream? The first hero. The cage with human soul and parts. Hey, this has gotta be you. Suzie, don't think too hard about what this means. The first hero. The first hero is the cage with human soul and parts. So is this implying the cage as in the soul has to be in the body? So is the body the hero? Or is the soul the hero? Or is it the combination of the two that's the hero? Weird illustration, though. Plus, why is it calling you a cage? Shouldn't you be something more like the cool? Then for the picture, they can, like, show you, like, doing a flip or something. Don't think too hard about it, Suzie. It's fine. It's fine. Wait. How do I... Okay. I forgot how the mechanic worked for a second. I gotta get to that treasure chest. Nothing is more important. You open the treasure chest. Inside was Rhapsody. Rhapsody was added to your items. Fun. I keep forgetting what my, what button does what in that. No! I don't want to fight. I like you guys. Alright. I want to see what check does. A philosopher. Why he's fighting you is one of life's questions. Yeah, I know. The truth sung in glass. Amen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm dying. Perform. Suzie, have some Rhapsody. You performed a tune. It was mildly effective. Suzie used the Rhapsody. What isn't Deltarune? No. Oh boy. This is less fun than the touch green thing. Okay. Harmonize. Touch green. Okay. That feels good. I'm gonna perform for you. Suzie, why don't you spare that guy? You performed a tune, it was mildly effective. Truth sung in glass. Cool. And does Harmonize do anything different with just one of you? Ow, ow, ow. Okay, that could have gone better. Organic claps with one hand. Clever. Rhapsody for Chris. And you can spare. Chris used Rhapsody. Suzie spared Organic. Whose dream is this? You left it here. And last was the girl. At last was the girl. The girl? Oh, man. Don't you hate it when a TV show or something has, like, a team of people, and there's, like, 4 interesting people, and then just, like, one character whose job is just to be the girl? Yeah, I never liked that. That's why the Sonic the Hedgehog animated series was so great. The girl in that show was the boy named Antoine. Antoine was a cool character in the comics, though. You think that means me? Like, my prophecy's next. I wonder what it says. Come on. And last was the girl. At last was the girl. It says girl twice. There can be 2 girls. Oh, this is cool design. When you pass to the other side, a great donation will show your remembrance. No! You guys are jerks. You guys are jerks. Oh no. Oof. Well, we completely spared that guy. Spare. Spare. Open your eyes. Yeah, don't be afraid. Yeah, spin. You oppose the revolution? No. $94, okay. Let's wrap. Act. Spin. Spare. Perfect. Alright, so we never... The water is frozen in emptiness. So this is the payoff for the donation thing that we saw before. Great. Ah! Interesting. The lighting has changed, but the power that fills you has not. Save. Okay. And now we, of course... Yeah. I'm always a little paranoid that a save point won't heal me. The second hero, the girl with hope crossed on her heart. Oh, Suzie. Chris. Hey, look, it's me. The girl with hope crossed on her heart. Man, that's badass, isn't it? You think there's anything else about us? Man, I'm sorry, Suzie. I don't know if that's your haircut. Don't just stand there. Let's keep looking. Oh no, we're gonna find Suzie finding something that says it's not her, and she's gonna be so sad. I'm the philosopher. Again? Haven't you heard of hyperlink... Nope. You haven't heard of it. Is that right? Is that right? You haven't heard of it. Is that right? Oh, you only get one chance at that. Dang it. Okay. Rotating thing? Rotating thing! Gotta be honest, Chris. I've never really been picked for anything before. No one ever wanted to be my partner in class. Oh, man. Even got chosen last in gym. Man. This is gonna be so heartbreaking when it's not Suzie. Toby Fox, you monster. But this? This is like something else, you know? Something important. Ooh, close one. That was a good look on her face. It was. Chris, before I didn't think I could be a hero. I wasn't good enough. I mean, I was bad. I still am kind of bad in some ways, I guess. Can I just jump up there? No. Ooh, risky. Risky. But now, I got hope crossed on my heart. Oh man, Suzie. Hope written in truth, written somewhere. Written somewhere no one can erase. Okay, I've mentioned a couple times that, you know, that I'm a religious person. And one of the things that makes this extra heartbreaking for me is that sometimes you see people turning to religion because they're trying to look for, like, their special thing. And sometimes I see people do that, they get hurt. And, like, and you know, a lot of that's, you know, it's generally not their fault. Generally, it's because people make promises to them that don't get followed up on. So both the rules of what makes heartbreaking storytelling and some personal life experience are making what I'm positive is about to happen to Suzie be... I shouldn't be exploring this room without Suzie. Don't attack me. What do you call a man with one eye? A main? Jack. One-eyed Jack. It's gonna be a dumb punchline. Why does the angel make its cry? Make its cry? Make it scry? Who will call the girl who snows? Poor Suzie. I don't know. I don't know. It's sacred moss. Eat it. The moss was consumed with gusto. Okay, well. Good thing we can't. Okay, fine. Why do I go back? Will it be long again? Where'd it go? Okay, yeah. Go. Oh, Suzie. Love finds its way to the girl. Hey. What does that mean? That Chris, I've got to find the next one. You can stay here. I can't stay here. Upside down bells, that is so cool. That's cooler than it has any right to be. The girl. Ramona Flowers. A pipe organ. The girl. Oh no, no. I'm all alone. Wickabell. Is this one of the witches that they mentioned in the previous chapter? Tuning twice. Good timing equals mercy. Okay. Press button with the right timing. Okay. Perfectly in tune, all musical acts became stronger. Tremble with treble. I love this. I love this. Wickabell emits classical music. I want to check. A metal mage, when out of tune, she's unpredictable. Tremble with treble. Okay. Ow. That's on me. More tuning, I guess. Ah. Perfectly in tune. All musical acts became stronger. You look... I am humbled. Yeah. Ow. Alright, Belle. Let's, Chris spared Wickabell. Alright. The girl. Oh no. What's it say? Nothing? Okay. Prophecy, you're given a lot of build-up for this one. You knew this would happen. The Gallery of Ancient Faces. Welcome to Club Apatheia. This is an archaeological exhibit. How rustic our ancestors were, no headdress in sight. They must have concerned themselves only with their work. We should be like them. We should eat only nuts and seeds. A familiar-looking statue. Familiar-looking statue, okay. The girl. That girl has a heart. Familiar-looking statue. These ancient one-celled organisms seem to have lived a simple life. Look how they banded together. Lessons could be learned. Could be learned. It's a statue stand. It has your name on it. No. Oh. Yes, you will be a fossil too, won't you? No, this is a fight. I don't want to fight. I really don't want to fight. Is there someone behind that stack of cups? No. I need to save. Press the button with the right timing. Bam. All musical acts become stronger. Do, re, mi, do, re, you, do, re, mon, men. No, no. Oh boy. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die here. 160, too much. 115, okay. What isn't Deltarune? Help me! I'm gonna die. I don't want to die here. Okay. Tuning again. Perfectly in tune. Okay. No. Ooh. There but for the grace of God. Okay, Wickabell. We got enough for the town. Alright, be easier now. No, don't go changing it up on me. You... It is so late at night, I need to get to bed, but I need to see Suzie's spirit crushed. Yeah, second hero, girl with hope on her heart. Chris, look. Okay, this is going to be a lot to get through, so I'm going to stop it here, and next time we see Suzie's heart get crushed, I am sure of it. If I'm wrong, that'll be a relief. but thank you for watching this video. I hope my prediction... No, I hope my prediction is right, because that's good storytelling. You know, we had... Suzie gave us so many thematic reasons that she wants to be included in things. This whole chapter, she's been experimenting with becoming special and using magic. And she's been enamored with the idea of the prophecy this whole time. She is perfectly set up to be absolutely crushed by the revelation that this is actually Noelle instead of her. And it's going to be heartbreaking to see. And being heartbreaking is why it is a wonderful story. And right now, me sensing it in advance is... this feeling I'm feeling is good. It's good literature. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you next time, and Suzie's heart will be crushed. Bye, everybody!